The collection turns around these books that they were standing on my bedside table during the past 6 months. Yeah, in a certain way, I try to tell like a story. I try to connect all of them being like different books written with 200 years of distance from each other, you know. The first one was Pride and Prejudice. The second one was Wonderland Avenue by Dennis Sagerman. And the third one was a word of contrast for the rise of a basketball legend called Maravich.
Okay, good.
They all, like, in some ways were speaking about like romance. They became each character of the book like muses around the collection. From Elizabeth Bennet to Mr. Darcy to Danny and Tiffany to Pete Maravich. I was quite obsessed into the stars and constellations this season, and I wanted to find a star that was like a sort of the emblem of the collection, and the solitary one is the most brightest star of the constellations of Hydra.
You know, before the show, ups and downs, highs and lows.
I think the solitary one relates like more to a self-being, has like no boundaries between what's masculine and feminine. That's how also like our approach to the design. Struggle to read love in the same way you read it in those books, you know, like in Jane Austen. And I don't know, like the aim of bringing in a more understandable and easy language to the new generations is definitely like one of the aims of like this collection too. That's like actually like another junction between like the two worlds, between the Victorian one when you dive into the old Jim Marshall pictures, the Moonray Pop Festival of 1967, you see again like Jimi Hendrix next to Brian Jones and Nico walking around the city like in his army and marching jackets, like, and so it has a more like with the wardrobes of people that inspire me, like him, like Jimmy for sure. I think that's the beauty of it, like history repeats and how like can be modern nowadays, a language like that. Like when I stare back at those pictures that you mentioned, like, I see like so much relevance, so much modernity still, like, so yeah.